beasts in unreleased, shipwrecks and sodomites. Welcome to the Moulin Rouge! Say what? No matter your sin, you're welcome here. No matter your desire, you're welcome here. But this is more than a nightclub. The Moulin Rouge is a state of mind. It is that part of your soul which throbs and pulses. It is that corner of your mind where your fantasies live. Your fantasies, sir. Yours, madam. Yes, especially yours. Oh, filthy bastard. This is where all your dreams come true. Your love affairs, your carnal desires. Here are the Moulin Rouge. Because you can. Their jewels rattling, their wallets stuffed to bursting. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the Duke de Monroe. Keep them for the birds and bees. I got the money. What I want. That's what I want. What I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. What I want. That's what I want. What I want. Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bill. Money don't get everything, it's true, but what it don't get, I got money. What I want. That's right. does she go on? Satine closes the show. She is our coup de grace.
You best live up to your description, Ziegler.
Hyperbole has no place in my heart, sir. Satine is every inch the Venus I have promised. Go back to work, you old panda. On the right bank, they wear kid gloves and gaze imperiously through gilded lorgnettes. There is another Paris, yes? Another Parisian. These are the denizens of the left bank, the rats of the Latin Quarter, the starving artists and thieves and whores of Montmartre, our own beloved Bohemian!
It feels like the world is on your shoulders, and all of the madness got you going crazy. It's time to get out, step out into the streets, where all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I know a place where we can dance the whole night away, and it's called the Moulin Rouge. Just go with me, and we can shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine when the music starts. Oh, 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 oh. To the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning light. The worries on your mind, you can lead them all the night. Oh, the rhythm of the night. Out on the street now, the party's just beginning. The music's playing, a celebration started under the street light. The scene is being set, a night for romance, a night we won't forget. Tonight is gonna be a night like that. The Moulin Rouge is going on. Incredible here.
Welcome to the Moulin Rouge, my friend.
When Eros frees your blood like the clatter of 1,000 castanets. Wow, okay. But are you sure this Satine will even agree to meet me?
Of course you will. And you will charm her, delight her, dazzle her with your unassuming, if slightly gauche American ways.
If you say so.
Don't underestimate yourself, Christian. The world will always seek to grind us under its heels, but we must not let it. We must rise up.
Assault the barricades of Aphrodite and claim our rights.
Now, make yourself irresistible. Satine must surrender to you. You must be an Lothario.
The epicenter of your passions, the apogee of your desires. Ladies and gentlemen, bohemians and artists, coquettes and boulevardiers, may I present to you our sparkling diamond, the unique, the indomitable, the one and only, Satine.
This is a story about love. The woman I loved is dead now. She died in my arms. It's so hard for me to talk about even now. What are the words? This is a story about a woman named Satine. I had arrived in Paris that very day, only hours before. I came to escape my suffocating life in America, to be a child of the revolution, to be an artist, to fall in love. So when I got off the boat, I didn't go to the Eiffel Tower or the Louvre. I went to Montmartre. To lose myself among that dazzling chaos of poets and painters, musicians and writers. Everything I wanted to be. And in the midst of it all, the two most peculiar men I'd ever seen.
How's this? Thy heels are alive with the screams of the proletariat.
That's awful.
Then what do you have?
The hills are alive with the sound of the condor shrieking over the Andes.
Condor shrieking. This is supposed to be a love song.
Face it, Toulouse. We're not songwriters.
How hard can it be, for God's sake? June, spoon, moon, done. Here, let me try again.
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name?
My name's Christian.
You're a songwriter then?
Yes.
And why have you come to Paris?
I don't want to wait for my life to be over. I want to know right now, what would it be?
Tell me, have you ever written a love song?
With every breath I take,
Sing one of your love songs instantly.
never gonna give you up.
Sit, join us. I am Henri Marie Ramon de Toulouse-Lautrec, Montmartre, and I am, as is obvious, a very great artist. And this is my friend Santiago Diego Romero Ruiz, who, as you can clearly see, is Argentinian. He is the greatest tango dancer in all of Paris, which, needless to say, also means he is the greatest gigolo. Now, tell me, Christian, have you the heart of a lion?
What? Sure. Willing to risk all on one impossibly insane gambling.
Why not?
Do you believe in the Bohemian idea?
Truth,
Beauty,
freedom.
love!
Yes.
Then you must join us in our great cause.
So, it turns out, they were in the midst of writing a theatrical play with some songs in it. They wanted me to go to the Moulin Rouge and sing one of my songs for the star there, sort of an audition. If she liked my music, then she'd get the club to put on their show, which they called Bohemian Rhapsody. I swear, they were like two knockabout vaudevillians escaped from the nearest asylum, and the whole thing was the single most insane idea I'd ever heard. I'll do it.
Bravo! Glory awaits, my lad. And in the meantime, you shall live with us here in dire and glorious poverty. Look around. This is Montmartre. We are whores and beggars here. Criminals all. It is a hard life we lead, but it is ours. And we share it with you openly. We may live on crust and charity, but we have our honor. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In the torn up town, no postcode envy, but everybody's like Christian. Make back diamonds on your timepiece, steamships, islands, tigers on the gold leash. We don't care. We're not
sparkling diamond, the unique, the indomitable, the one and only Satine.
They won't leave in the night.
You seemed a bit ill during the number.
Of course it's too tight, that's all. So where is he?
In the box. The steely-looking one.
He doesn't look like a duke.
When you're that rich, you can look like anything you want.
He's rather handsome.
I couldn't agree more, but more to the point, he's rich beyond my most heroic dreams of avarice. The Duke de Monmouth could save us.
With that much in need of saving.
Oh, God, don't let all the glitter and velvet fool you. I'm in hawk up to my eyeballs. Without a quick and generous infusion of cash, I'll lose the place and we're all out of work. You know what to do, pet.
Watch Mama go to work.
She quivers for you, Your Grace, and has pronounced you triumphantly handsome. And she's everything you promised. The greatest courtesan in Paris, and she will await you after the performance breathlessly.
My God, she's sensational.
After the performance, you will go to her dressing room.
Where am I to meet her? In the elephant?
In the elephant.
In the elephant. A private sanctuary upstairs for discreet tete-a-tete. And if you should care to prepare for your rendezvous in private, you may use my office and perhaps we can talk a little business.
Business? On such a night, Hitler. Oh, you are a sad, venal soul.
Just making my way through a treacherous world. Your Grace.
Now, are you ready, Christian? And remember, Satine is a woman of uttermost discernment. You must be debonair. There she is, Christian. Go and talk to her.
I don't know, Toulouse. What are you waiting for? She's a little out of my league, pal.
Genius has no league. Go forth and triumph.
You weren't what I was expecting.
Surprise. Can I buy you a drink? Oh, wait, no. I don't have any money.
Excuse me?
This isn't going well.
You know, I've heard that about your kind.
Come again?
Never carrying any money, I mean.
So, I understand I'm to meet you inside an elephant?
My dressing room, yes. Harold has arranged a light supper for us.
Harold? Okay.
You have the most interesting accent, I must say.
Lima, Ohio.
Lima, Ohio, but of course, where else?
I know. My accent can sound like Cleveland sometimes. But it's pure Lima, you know, just over from Indiana, above Kentucky, down from Toledo. Why can't I stop talking?
Darling, I think you better shut up and dance with me.
Oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said,
Shut up and dance with me.
this woman is my destiny. She said,
Ooh, shut up and dance with me.
Oh my God, it's Hitler. If he sees Christian and Satine together, we are sunk. Now, my friends, we must be magnificently distracting. My dear Harold, you've lost some weight, haven't you, you old fox?
Yes, well, maybe a couple of... Wait, what are you doing here, Lautrec? You were supposed to be barred until you paid your tab, which is, I might add, astronomical.
Let us not pollute our ears with talk of money.
Fancy money. Tonight is for love. Lust.
So raise your glass if you are wrong. You know the right ways, all my underdogs. We will never be anything but love. And pretty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass.
Thames
done. He had better. Otherwise, we're all out on the street.
What are you talking about?
Open your eyes, baby doll. Ziegler's already cut the wait staff in half, and he fired the last sommelier today. These broke chickens. Enjoy the job while you have it, because you know what this building will be in a year. A post office, a train station, or a whorehouse.
Good. Then you won't have to leave.
Is it true? The Moulin Rouge might close. What would we do then? Don't worry, I won't let that happen.
Satine, I can't. I can't go back to the underground clubs. Or the streets.
Listen to me, you gorgeous creature. I won't let that happen. This is our home. No one's gonna take that away. You're safe here, I promise you.
But what can you do, Satine?
I've been fighting my whole life, that's what I do. I'm going to take care of you. Don't worry.
I know you will. Good night, Mama Satine.
Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just got to ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. You don't have to feel like a waste of space. You're an original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds. After a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe the reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to that perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow. And when it's time to know, you just got to ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on and show us love to your work. Make them go, oh, oh, oh. Shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on and let your colors burst. Make them go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna lead them on and on. Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do come in. The room is subtle, I know, but it bemuses me.
I've never been inside an elephant.
First time for everything. Champagne, your grace? Oh, sit, sit.
I prefer to do it standing, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course.
You don't have to. Stand. I mean, I want you to be comfortable. Sometimes it's quite long. I must admit, this is quite a new experience for me. We don't really do things like this in Ohio.
That's a shame.
Now, just to warn you, it's very modern what I do. It may feel a bit strange at first, but If you're really open, I think you'll enjoy it. Although I am a bit nervous.
Oh, of course.
I've never done this before.
What?
But my whole future might depend on it, right?
Oh, I should hope not.
And my friends are counting on me.
Friends?
And I did study it in school and practiced a lot today.
Practice.
Honestly, it's a little bit funny, this feeling inside.
Isn't it though?
I'm not one of those who can easily hide.
No reason to hide.
I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, we're a man who makes potions and traveling show. Oh, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
While you're in the world.
So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, just see I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes that I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is, how wonderful life is, how wonderful life is while you're in the
See, my dog, I have the Duke here.
The Duke? Who are you?
I'm Christian.
Please tell me you're Christian, the Duke.
No, I'm Christian the composer. I'm a friend of Toulouse. He said that
I might have known when I get my hands on you.
Satine, cupcake, darling, honey pot, we're waiting.
Just a moment! I need to get you out of here quick. Oh, the balcony.
no, the balcony's not a good idea.
What are you talking about? There's a very simple explanation for all of this. You see, my friend here is a...
Songwriter. Well, singer-songwriter, actually. It's sort of a folk sound.
Yes,
mixed
a
with R&B.
songwriter, and he's here to...
Audition
Yes, audition one of his songs for me.
for our new show.
Yes, for our new show. What?
Which we will premiere here at the Moulin Rouge.
Say again.
Yes, for our new show, which we were intending to premiere here in the humble confines of the Moulin Rouge. Isn't that right, Harold?
As you say, my precious little cobra.
What has any of this to do with me, pray?
You! Yes! Beloved.
You are the patron!
Yes! We are hoping, in our coy little way, to entice you into being our patron. You see, every proper theatrical presentation needs their investor.
Angel
Backers, shareholders!
Producer!
blood-sucking corporate vampire!
So you arranged this rendezvous in order to audition your new show for me, hoping I would invest.
Nailed it in one.
Well, what's the story of your show?
The story! Ah, yes, the story.
There'll be lovers,
And singers.
And entrepreneurs!
depravity,
Ecstasy!
love that endures,
Worthy of even the best raconteur, a tale in the shadows of dear Sacré-Coeur. We see along the sand, upon its filthy shores, the bloated corpses of those killed the night before.
But it's a family show with art both high and low.
a tale of love and death.
And money!
Dancing and away we go to
Sweet Satine, who plays our ingenue, a sparrow singing up and down each avenue.
She wears a thin black dress and tells a tale of woe, of pain and loneliness.
But that's not all as these things go. She's rather sick with some obscure malaise. No doubt a cruel trick from a wild or desperate day.
Then one day singing through her pain, the sun kicks out the rain, and there stands a lover.
Yes, one day everything changes when she meets a man.
A man unlike any she has known. He's
A ventriloquist.
no, he's a matador striding across the sands of destiny.
A ventriloquist.
No, he's a sailor, a matelot in those ridiculously tight pants. Let me see your ass.
Yes, that's it. A sailor. A man who has spent his life voyaging across the turbulent sea.
He's been searching for a mate, and now it seems like fate, a gift from above.
A love divine forever, and love is intertwined.
But fate has many other things in store.
back shortly, my dear. You have quite conquered me.
Well done, all. Now, chop, chop, we've much to do. You two come to the office tomorrow and we'll sort out the details. We have, I believe, a new show into which we must breathe unrivaled histrionic life. Come along, Christian. The night is young and made for celebration.
I'll join you later.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
And you, my dear, must make yourself ravishing. I need hardly tell you what a wonderful mentor the Duke could be. Play your cards artfully, kitten, and you'll land in the cream.
I know what's expected of me.
Satine, you need a cool head now. Without the Duke, we're back on the streets, the both of us, singing for tourists, throwing coins at our feet. This is your chance to rise. Maybe the last one you'll ever get. Now show me the sparkling diamond. I'll send him to you.
So that's it?
I'm afraid so.
Did that mean nothing before?
Don't make this any more difficult than it needs to be.
Is it because he's rich? Because...
Stop right there. You don't know me, Christian. You know nothing about me. I'm just a fantasy to you, so it's time to go home. Wake up. Forget the whore in Paris. She'll only break your heart. That's what she does.
I understand. Thank you for the dance.
How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
met Sati.
And the greatest night of my life suddenly turns into the worst. I thought you were going to celebrate.
Tomorrow for celebration. Tonight for a friend.
Tell me about her.
It's a sad tale. My lost youth.
Tell me.
I met Satine when I was a boy. Practically on the first day I was in Paris, I saw this wretched little alley cat begging for scraps. Her arms were ulcerous and she was painfully thin. But she had a spirit. I fell in love with her instantly, of course. But how could I, this misshapen thing, ever confess my love? So I held my tongue. But we became fast friends nonetheless. Her father had her turning tricks at 13. But she was smart and ambitious. She pulled her way up and out. She finally met Harold Ziegler and started performing with him on street corners. And now, et voila! She is the sparkling diamond. But every now and then, I still see my old play friend peeking through. I did tonight, when she looked at me.
I'll fight for her.
Christian, she has chosen her life. Let her live it. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love. And be loved in return. Christian, you are right. You see, I loved Satine from the moment I laid eyes on her, but I never told her. Don't make my mistake. Go now. Fight for her. The greatest thing,
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love.
Be loved in return.
Thank you, my brave friend.
No matter how I turn the figures, they come out in the red. Beastly numbers will simply not yield to passionate persuasion.
persuasion. You are many things, Harold Ziedler.
Your Grace?
You're a showman and entrepreneur and pimp. But you are not a liar. Leave us, boy.
Go on, Pierre. Upstairs with you. So I gather you found your rendezvous with Satine to be commensurate with your expectations?
Oh, far exceeded it. There's never been a woman like her. She is something quite rare.
Then perhaps this might be an opportune moment to discuss your financial investment in our little theatrical endeavor.
Investment, is it?
We might begin to negotiate terms. Yeah.
By all means. Here are my terms. I'm not investing in your show. I'm buying controlling interest in the club itself. I'll finance the new show because it amuses me to do so. But you work for me now. How's that for a negotiation?
What in God's name?
I'm sorry, I had to. No, I'm not sorry.
What are you doing here?
I know you care for me, Satine. I can see it in your eyes. And I know I'm not rich, but one day I'll be a successful composer and I'll write every love song the world has ever known, and all for you.
And I wish I could sing them with you, I truly do. But I am who I am. Believe me, I'm doing you a favor. Please leave.
Is it because of losing the club? Because of Ziegler and the others?
They're the only family I have.
And they would want you to be happy. Do you really think you'll be happy with the Duke?
Look at me, Christian. Really look at me. I can't keep singing and dancing forever. I can't live forever on my charm and my looks and my body. The Duke might be my last way out. Judge me for that if you will, but you haven't lived my life.
Then let me be your lover. Live your life. Be with the Duke only. Let me love you.
A hidden affair, is that what you want?
I want every moment I can have with you, stolen or not.
I want that too.
Listen to your heart, Satine. Let me write 1,000 love songs for you. Let me sing about you through the ages.
Christian, I can't go back to the streets.
Well, then come with me to the stars.
You are utterly hopeless.
I am. But love is like oxygen to me. Love is a mini splendid thing. Love lifts us up where we belong.
Don't start that, please.
All you need is love.
You're being ridiculous.
All you need is love.
I heard you the first time.
Just one night. Give me just one night.
There's no way, 'cause you can't pay.
In the name of love. One night in the name of love.
You crazy fool. I won't give in to you.
It's so easy. All you have to do is fall in love.
Love hurts.
or no? Yes, sir! Very good! Oh, don't look at me with such consternation, Harold. We'll tell everyone we're partners. But never forget, I own you now. And more to the point, I own Satine. But if she should ever disappoint me, well, you'll all be on the streets like the whores you are.
Think back. Try to remember your first real love affair. Remember what that was like? Everything from here on will make more sense if you remember that madness. So after that first night, Satine and I would steal away whenever we could, hiding our affair from the Duke. Somehow it was even more romantic for being secret. Meanwhile, we were rehearsing our new show. Lautrec was furiously revising his script, and new songs were pouring out of me, all inspired by Satine. 2 months had passed, and it turns out ours wasn't the only backstage romance.
Your bad romance. Roma, ooh la la, want your bad romance. I want your ugly, I want your disease. I want your everything, as long as it's free. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love, 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 love. I want your drama, the touch of your hand. I want your leather-studded kiss in the sand. Quiero tu amor. More, maldito amor. Love, love, love.
You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad. Your bad romance.
I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Call it a bad romance. Five, six, seven, eight. Can you come over tonight?
I don't know, I think he has plans for us.
Please come if you can. I'm dying without you.
You're hardly dying, Christian.
You look so beautiful. I'm gonna kiss you right now. Everybody with me from the second group. Consentimiento, por favor. A ver. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want your order. I want your design. You're a criminal as long as you're mine. I want your love. Love, 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 love. Love,
have a few notes. And I want to talk about some of the lyrics. Gaga, ooh la la, for example. We might re-examine that one, no? Alors, now I want to move on to the dancing. Harold and Satine, you please.
Do you want me to say the line on my entrance or slightly after my entrance?
What have we been doing for the past 2 months, Harold?
On.
Then let's stick to that. No time for thinking. Thank you very much. I adore you to pieces. Now, if you please.
You turn from me as if you loathe me.
I turn from myself, from my own shame.
I own your shame along with every other part of you. You are my possession, Marie. Bought and paid for. You will obey me or your pretty face will taste my razor. I said, will I have a prop razor?
Yes. Keep going.
Or your pretty face will taste my razor. I just don't feel it without the prop.
Keep going.
Prepare your bed for me, Marie. I shall return forthwith.
Marie?
Francois, you mustn't be here. Henri just left. If he sees you, it will go badly for us both. You know what a monster he is.
I've been walking the streets, going mad with every step. All I can see is you and him, in his arms, in his bed. My heart can't take it.
I don't love you, Francois.
Lie to yourself, but not to me.
The truth then, I've made my choice. Let me be damned for it.
Let us both be damned and go to hell together.
Then do it and let me die for love.
Well, you see, he gets a prop.
You will all get the appropriate props. I promise you. Listen to me. We are only 1 month away from opening and we've so much to do. Remember, we are not just putting on a show. We are creating a revolution.
Que viva la revolución!
You know, I wonder, ought Satine to have another costume?
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, she seems to wear the same dingy black dress for the whole show.
Ah. Satine is playing a dying whore who must sell her body to a villainous gangster in order to survive. What would you have her wear? Pearls and peacock feathers?
It wouldn't hurt to have a little sparkle. The whole show's a bit depressing, don't you think?
It's tragedy, of course, it's depressing.
Well, I like the dancing. We should have more of that.
If I
Yes,
may.
the dancing's very jolly. Better than all this talk.
All this talk.
Maybe another big dance number with lots of jumping and kicking, yes?
Sir, I am trying. We are trying to create something with the appearance of life. Let us show the mirror to Paris so that it may see itself. Is this not a worthy goal, Monsieur le Duc?
My correct title, Little Man, is Your Grace.
We live in a republic, sir. We are equals under the law and under God. I bow before no man's title. You, sir, should bow before mine. I am an artist. You should quake at that.
Nonetheless, I think another costume for Satine. My little girl likes to sparkle, doesn't she?
Christian,
I think we might call it a day.
yes?
Sit back! A word!
Come for a coffee.
You pay.
Always.
Wait for me outside.
I love you.
Who doesn't pig?
Your Grace, you do understand Monsieur Lautrec was only being theatrical. It's a weakness amongst weak vagabond showfolk.
As you say, but perhaps you should remind him who's paying the bills for his revolution. I need to speak to Harold, my darling. I'll be back in a moment. Harold.
You need to be careful. What? He's not an idiot. Be careful.
I can handle my affair.
He's dangerous, Satine. I knew a girl who once caught his eye. She was a beautiful model for the artists, but she betrayed him. The man was found floating in the Seine with his throat slit. And the woman, one night someone threw a vial of acid in her face. So she's not beautiful anymore. And the artists don't paint her. That's the man you're toying with.
Why are you telling me this?
I would do anything to be the headliner here. I've been jealous of you from the day we met. But we're sisters.
Thank you, Nini.
Take care of yourself. You have a hard road ahead, I think.
I knew you'd come tonight.
I need to see him.
You have to break it off with him. He can't take it anymore.
I love him to lose.
What? You have no intention of leaving the Duke. So you are being nothing but selfish and cruel. Leave us in peace.
You think so little of me.
I know you as well as I know myself. We are the same, you see? But he is not like us. He still has a chance in this life. Let him go and be happy.
And you and me, old friend.
Tragedians.
Oh, my dear Toulouse.
Toulouse, I wrote the new verse for the Satine.
Listen to me, Christian. We have to be more careful at rehearsal. I mean it, he's dangerous.
God, Satine. The way he treats you. Like a possession. As if you're one of his horses.
Yes, and like it or not, the club needs him and I need him. You have to accept it for what it is.
I do. I really do.
I wish I believed you.
Why don't you?
Because you still believe in happy endings and I know better.
But why else suffer through this life, if not for love?
If not for love.
Just for a moment. Believe in happy endings.
I don't even know what that looks like anymore.
It's you and me. Somewhere quiet.
Somewhere safe.
Uncle Toulouse coming over to play with the kids.
Somewhere we can grow old together. If only it was that simple.
It is. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a new song to the show. A special song just for us. And whenever one of us sings it, we'll know it's only meant for the other.
Yes.
Our song.
Out loud to each other.
Our happy ending. Never knew I could feel like this. Like I'd never seen the sky before. I want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. Listen to my heart, can you hear it sing? Telling me to give you everything. Seasons may change, winter to spring, but I love you
I'm sorry I'm late.
Ah! I'll have to pop by Cartier's shop. Get you a watch. Shall we? Where are you sitting?
Sorry, I was thinking about the show.
These days you always seem halfway somewhere else. It's like I can have every part of you except what I really want.
Which is?
Your heart.
I give you what I can, Andre.
And let me earn it all. Do you see that chateau? Yellow sandstone with pillars. It is yours. You can take possession in a month. You'll have a maid and servants at your own carriage. I want you to live as befits a lady of my side. It'll be a new life for you. And all I ask is the occasional pleasure of your company. And your heart. I want you to love me like I'm a hot wine. Keep thinking of me, doing what you love. So you'll forget about the world, 'cause it's gonna be me and you tonight. I wanna make you better for it, and I'ma make you swallow your pride. I want to make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause you're the only one who understands how to make me feel like a man. Of course you'll have to give up performing.
What?
Well, it's unseemly for my mistress to be seen displaying herself in public. Naturally, you can open a new show, but then see if you can find someone to replace you. Oh, you'll have to leave that behind, Satine. And those tawdry people, of course. Doesn't go in society, all that.
And do I
What?
go in society?
Oh, yes, you make a point. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Come with me. It's time, my dear, to dress the part.
Like a thief in the night, hold me like a pillow, make me feel right. Baby, I'll tell you all my secrets that I'm keeping. You can come inside. And when you enter, you can even be my prisoner for the night.
With their presence, let's rehearse. Satine, we're at the top of the gun scene.
You're killing me, Queen. ravishing. This corset hurts like hell. I'm all tied down.
Tell me about it.
Shall I just launch in then?
I beg you. What are you waiting for, Harold?
I thought I should hold for applause.
Oh, God!
You turn from me as if you loathe me.
I turn from myself, from my own shame.
That's a bit thick.
What?
That'll lie. Bit over the top, don't you think?
I do not. Keep going.
I own your shame along with every other part of you. You are my possession, Marie. Bought and paid for.
That line's a bit much too.
You will obey me, or your pretty face will taste my razor! Prepare your bed for me, Marie. I shall return forthwith!
Marie?
Francois, you mustn't be here. Henri just left. If he sees you, it will go badly for us both. You know what a monster he is.
Oh, I don't know, Lautrec. Is Henri really such a monster? He just wants to better her condition, doesn't he?
You look ridiculous.
Stop it, Christian.
He wants to own her like chattel. That makes him a monster.
I think what he means, your
I can say what I mean.
How can you let him do this to you?
God, make me happy.
I understand Mr. Lautrec perfectly. I hope he understands me and my position in this show equally well.
Believe me, I do. Keep going, Christian.
I've been walking the streets, going mad with every step. All I can see is you and him, in his arms, in his bed, wearing his ridiculous clothes, dressed up like his goddamn pet monkey.
Stick to this.
Every beautiful thing in you, compromised by his lust and money.
Hold on, what was that?
No improvising.
My heart can't take it. Stay
No improvising.
I don't love you, Francois.
Lie to yourself, but not to me.
I've made my choice. Let me be damned for it.
Let us both be damned and go to hell together.
Then do it and let me die for love.
Oh, that's preposterous. She wants to die for love.
Yes.
But that's so melodramatic.
Melodramatic.
Well, I mean, after the sailor has satisfied his lust, he'll just leave her with nothing. If she was smart, she would choose the gangster.
But then our ending would betray the bohemian ideals.
No one cares about your ridiculous dogma. Why shouldn't she choose the gangster?
Because she doesn't love you. Him. She doesn't love him.
Oh, I think it's a bit more complicated than that, lad. And all of you must begin to recognize my position with this show. As the aristocrat who's paying for your proletariat extravaganza, an irony I hope you appreciate, by the way, I think some changes are in order! Never forget, I own your little show, sir, and every one of you!
No one owns me.
Gentlemen, please.
Ziegler, tell him the facts of life! I need to reconsider my financial investment in this show. Satine, come!
Please stop it. You've ruined everything.
I can't work under these conditions.
Toulouse, wait.
Stop him, Santiago.
This is madness, huh? Toulouse, wait for us. I couldn't be completely sure, of course, but since the days of the great Thespis himself, this might be the worst rehearsal in theatrical history.
What now? The show's finished.
Not at all.
Oh, Harold, face reality for once in your life.
Not just the show. The club is finished. We are broke. If the Duke pulls out,
He won't. We'll be fine.
Please, Harold, don't lie to us. You owe us the truth.
Back to the streets, that's what this means. I can't endure that.
Chickens, listen to me. We're not finished. Yes, I know things look dark now, and all you can see is despair and catastrophe. But you must have faith. Believe me, I understand what you're feeling. Regrets collect like old friends, here to relive your darkest moments. When you see no way, when you see no way, all of the ghouls come out to play. Every demon wants his pound of flesh, but I like to keep some things to myself. I like to keep my issues strong. It's always darkest before the dawn.
I've been a fool and I can't. I have to go talk to the Duke. Calm him down. He's waiting outside. Let him wait. If only I could. I don't know what to do.
I think you do.
I love Christian. I can't let him go.
We're creatures of the underworld, Satine. We can't afford to love.
I can't accept that.
Look around. All of this. Everyone in the club, all your friends. If the Duke pulls out, all this goes away. Remember who you are.
I'll try to dance with the devil on my back. Been given half a chance, would I take any of it back? It's a final list, but it must be so empty.
It's always darkest before the
And I'm
dawn.
damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't.
So here's the drinks in the dark at the end of our road.
And I'm ready to suffer.
And I'm ready to hold.
Shot in the dark, it's right in my throat. He's looking for heaven, found the devil in me.
Oh, looking for heaven, I'm the devil in me.
Well, what the hell? I'm gonna let it happen to me. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, and it's hard to dance with the devil on your back, so shake it off. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, and it's hard to dance with the devil on your back, so shake it off. Oh, shake him off. Shake him off. Shake him off.
Shake him off.
Oh my God.
Has this happened before?
No, not like this.
You've been short of breath.
Yes. Harold.
You never met Anatole. He was my first true love. Long before I met you. We were so happy. Until I lost him.
Lost him.
Consumption.
How long did he live?
That doesn't matter.
How long?
Weeks.
Promise me no one will know.
You'll need to go to hospital soon.
Not now! Not yet! Promise me, Harold. No one can know.
As you say.
And after all, the show must go on. Didn't you teach me that?
When you try to write a song, you have to feel something. But all I felt was anger and pain. I only saw Satine in rehearsal now, and we didn't speak. She wouldn't even look at me, week after week. And that's when I started to go mad.
You have to get a hold of yourself, Christian. We open tomorrow night. This is about more than your love affair.
I can't think about the show. I can't think about anything.
You need to forget her, my friend. Move on with your life.
Don't you think I've tried? I close my eyes at night and I see her. I wake up and she's still there. It's like she's haunting me. Across the room, in my mind, all the time. I can't take it another night. I swear I should fling myself from this window. I walk into the set and let it cover me.
You don't mean that.
You have no idea what you're capable of. I hope you never find out.
We can't let him go.
He'll hurt himself.
Christian, wait. You want to know how you can forgive Satine? I'll tell you. You must burn her out of your system. You must to have. And we have something that can help. If you are willing to risk it. Anything. Have you known of the dreadful power of absinthe?
No, I've never tried it, but I've heard. It is the Green Fairy.
The Green Fairy who bedevils even as she bewitches.
It makes every man a missionary.
A poet.
A demon.
I warn you, Christian. Men have gone mad.
I am mad already. Then drink. And rage. And forget.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, I push it down. I'm the one for all the time, call phones blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, I feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Throw them back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. But I'm holding on for the light, hold down, open my eyes, keep my glass full until the morning light. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Tell me I'm holding on for the light, hold down, open my eyes, keep my glass full until the morning light. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight, 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 on for tonight.
I need to see Satine. Gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shame, here comes the shame.
Word to the wise, my dear. Never fall in love with a woman who sells herself. It always ends badly. There is a dance from the brothels of Buenos Aires that tells the story of a prostitute and the man who falls in love with her. First there is desire, then passion, then suspicion, then betrayal.
What was Pierre doing here?
Filling my ear with the most interesting tidbits. You show people do love your gossip.
Please, Andre, I'm not feeling well.
Pierre is my creature, you see. My eyes and ears of our little theatrical family. Protecting my investment, you might say.
This is despicable. I don't need to hear it.
Do you know the address 37 Rue Orfay? Oh, I can see that you do. Our dear Pierre has followed you there. Might I ask what's so diverting? Looking at Monsieur Lautrec's paintings, are we? Or perhaps consulting with our eminent composer on some especially tricky harmony. Listen to me, my darling, I will not be made a fool. I am no man's jester and no woman's cuckold. I am André Dacour Benichou, le Duc de Monmouth. You will reject the boy. You will shatter him. You will break his heart. Or believe me, my girl, I will have him snatched off the street. That handsome face beaten to a bloody pulp. His throat slit ear to ear. Then you can weep your pathetic love songs over his cold, dead corpse. Oh, ha ha ha! Christian, what an unexpected pleasure. May I get you something? Or perhaps you've had enough tonight. A boy needs to learn how to handle his liquor and his love affairs.
Satine. I'm here for Satine.
I beg your pardon.
I'm here for Satine. I'm taking her away.
Be my guest. But you might want to ask her first.
Satine, I love you. Fly away with me.
Satine, have you anything to say to this ardent young swain?
You embarrassed yourself. What makes you think I would give up all of this? And this beautiful man to run away with you. Your delusion is pathetic. Hear me once and for all. You mean nothing to me. I feel nothing for you. You are nothing. Nothing.
I think you know the way out, lad.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? valley, I can see you crystal clear. So go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your shit bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire started in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help it. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat.
It's getting worse. I'll make an announcement.
You'll do no such thing. We've all worked too hard for tonight to loosen the girls, and this is the chance for Christian's music to be heard by the world. I can't let them down.
You're too ill.
Nonsense! And anyway, Harold, is there a better ending for people like us? One last performance and the curtain falls. Sing a dirty song in your funeral.
Filthy. And if I may, a bit more rouge, yes?
Always. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one for you that's gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Make a home down there if mine still won't be shared. Scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. Scars of your love, they leave me treasures. I can't help feeling we could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat.
Where the devil's Christian? The dog hasn't been home. You know the lines. You'll have to go on for him. Hurry, go change. God, what a night. Break a leg, chickens. Make Mama proud.
Good luck, Satine. I know you won't disappoint me. Shine like the diamond you are.
That yellow sandstone chateau. You can keep it. As long as I live, I belong here.
So this is goodbye.
Yes.
I'll bid you good evening then. But you'll be back. You are the creature you are.
You know I'm ill.
I know. Consumption.
Yes.
Christian doesn't know.
Nor should he. Let him escape. I've hurt him enough. He doesn't deserve any more pain.
Satine. My muse.
My genius.
I will make you immortal.
My heroes had the heart to lose their life out on the limb. All I remember was thinking, I wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And it's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done.
has led me here, to the mouth of hell. I can feel the flames at my back. Is there hope yet? Can someone take my hand and lead me to the light? Is there life beyond this living death?
Marie, you turn from me as if you loathe me.
I turn from myself, from my own shame.
I own your shame along with every other part of you. You are my possession, Marie. Bought and paid. Prepare your bed for me.
Marie.
You mustn't be here. If he sees you, it will go badly for us both. You know what a monster he is.
I've been walking the streets, going mad with every step. All I can see is you and him. My heart can't take it.
I don't love you.
Lie to yourself, lie to me.
I made my choice. Let me be damned for it.
Let us both begin.
Then do it and let me die for love.
Look at me. Look at me, Satine. Why else live if not for love?
Never knew I could feel like this. Like I'd never seen the sky before. I want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. Come what may. Come what may. I will love you until my dying day. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
How wonderful life is while you're in the world. days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Then one day I started writing again. A love song. Our love song. The Trek show at the Moulin Rouge was a great success. Ziegler regained control of the club and Satine's family was safe. So that's how a young man came to Paris to find himself. Instead, he found all this. A place to belong, people to love, and a woman. The woman who showed him what truly matters in life. Truth. Beauty. Freedom. Love. Never knew I could feel like this. Like I'd never seen the sky before. I want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. Listen to my heart.